We're winding down now to the last steps of doing your sun catcher, which is cleaning and polishing and putting on the chain, getting it ready to hang. The materials that you're going to need for this are a wire brush, the dish soap, the flux remover that I hope we bought, and a bottle of fast polish. Also, somewhere around here, you'll need the 4/0 steel wool. All you do with the, I also have a little dish that I use, but all you do with the cleaning is mix 50-50 dish soap and some flux remover, and you don't have to be totally accurate. And then I just take my little brush and kind of mix it together, and that's good enough. Try and give you a little better view here, and we'll do this practice piece also. Take your brush, put some the cleaner on it, and start brushing the solder. And what you're doing is getting the flux and dirt out of those corners. And when you come to your edge, it's very important not to run the brush across it, but to run it lengthwise with it. Otherwise you're going to be pulling that foil off, and then you'll have to redo it. Flip it over and do the other side the same way. And then take some of your 4/0 steel wool. You don't need a big piece. And do the same thing. Clean the solder. And this really polishes it up nice. Kind of hit the glass a little bit while you're at it. It won't scratch the glass. In fact, I've used 4/0 steel wool to clean some of the hard water deposits off of my shower doors and outside windows. So it's good stuff to have even if you're not doing stained glass. You can get the magic marker off of the glass too doing this. And all you got to do is rinse it and set it over here on a dirty towel or an old towel or a rag that I have, and then we'll just dry that off, and then I'll show you how to polish it. Okay, now it's time to polish, and just take some of your stained glass finishing compound, a damp rag, and put a little polish on a little piece of it, and take your piece, and it's more important to polish the solder than the glass. You can polish the glass and it does shine it up really nice, but just put some polish on the solder and apply enough. I mean, if you have to put a little bit more on, that's fine. And it's kind of like putting wax on your car. You want to put it on there and let it dry for a few minutes, or at least a little while, and then you'll take and clean it off. This piece of rose has already been done, and you can use a rag or you can use paper towels to do this. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use a paper towel to show you what happens here. Also, same thing, when you get to that edge, don't pull across it. You can see that that solder is pulling a lot of the polish is pulling a lot of the oil out of the solder. I understand the solder is made of 50% tin and 50% lead, and lead has oil in it. Take and polish that up. I hope you're seeing this, or I'm going to have to do it again. I'm going to do one more thing while we're here at the sink. I'm going to show you how to put the chain on. I like to buy this kind of chain here where you can pull the links apart and adjust it to whatever length you want. All that you do is you take and you open up one of the lengths with your needle nose pliers, and it is a bit stiff. Let's see if I can do it here. And then you can pull that chain right apart. Get your sun catcher, hook that right back in, close it back off, and you're ready to hang it. In fact, you can even see right here in the kitchen, it's catching that light really well, and it'll just pop out at you as you put it in the sunlight. We'll do the same thing with the other practice piece, but you're done.